Thursday and happy November. We're here. We're in getting ready to hit winter, late fall, but I apologize I haven't did too many videos lately. I've just been busy getting the plants together, but I do have some good videos coming up, trust me, that I'm working on now. So just stay tuned. I just had to deal with a bunch of different things, and I'm going to be moving soon. So a larger place, but I'm still going to be downsizing a lot of plants. I'm actually getting rid of a lot of plants. So yeah, so, but today we're going to go ahead and go with this beautiful Prince of Orange, or Princess of Orange, I call her. But she's the Prince of Orange, even though Prince is a boy, but and she's a philodendron. I'm going to go ahead and start off from the bottom up. So we'll start off with the pot she's in. This pot I purchased at Ross. It's a concrete pot. I got like for $3.99. The soil she's in, a good aeroid soil with pumice, orchid bark. I have some espoma organic potting soil. And then I have some EV stone mixed in there. I have charcoal and a bit of pumice and a little bit of sand. So that's the mixture that she's in. Then so that's the pot she's in. That's the mixture she's in. So as far as light goes, she gets bright indirect light. I've had her in lower light, and she doesn't grow as much as she would in bright indirect light. But at the end of the day, the leaves come out like a orangish burgundy color, and then they end up fading out to like a lime green color, and then it goes to green. So don't be alarmed, because that's what a lot of philodendrons do. They end up going to be a green color. It's just that the new leaves come out that way, but they don't stay like that. So it doesn't matter what kind of light you give it, it's still going to wind up going back to this green color, which is a pretty color, and it still has the veining, the red veining. So if you look, it still keeps the red veins and the red stems underneath. So, but yeah, that's what it ends up turning out to be, is a green color. So, just keep that in mind. And that's really how a lot of them are. They come out real bright color, just like the neon philodendron. It comes out like almost a yellow color, and then it turns to just a lime green. And then the same with the lemon lime. The lemon lime one also does comes out real yellow looking leaves, then it turns to green. So that happens with a lot of philodendrons, or really variegated plants, unless they have like the lines going through. Then that's different, like the Brazil and the Rio. I believe Pink Princess, and things that have blotches and patches and lines and all that kind of stuff. That's a different thing. But when the whole leaf comes out, it generally ends up turning to a different color. So don't be, surprised. And it's really not even an orange color. It's more like a peach color. I don't know what to call it, or a blood orange color. That's what I think it should be called, is the blood orange, Prince of Blood Orange. But yeah, so she gets bright and direct light. She does, I let her dry completely out. I have the moisture meter, and I let it go to dry. And now with winter coming, it's going to be a whole different schedule for them. They're still going to be dry, but maybe a little longer. So if it was once a week, I'll probably water them once and a half week or something like that. But I do let her dry completely out, and then I give her a good drench. a good drink, and then she's fed with. I generally use the Espoma. I'm sorry, the Job's fertilizer sticks. They're slow release fertilizer sticks, but I was doing that, and then I started using fish and seaweed fertilizer, and then now I've been using the Espoma worm castings. So I do a lot of experimenting. The Jobs, my plants really liked for some reason. They did like them. This, sorry, I'm on a tablet. One day I'll end up getting me a good camera, but for now, this is all I'm working with. I will be getting one soon. Once I move and stuff, I plan on getting some better equipment and to make some better videos with content, good plant content. So yeah, so that's about it. As far as pest stuff goes, I'm more of the preventive person, so I'm always tripping over bugs. I just can't stand bugs. So I try to prevent it as much as I can because I'll have a nervous breakdown. So I've had an experience with bugs, so I've learned you got to watch the soil you use. You need to use like the systemic. I use the Bonite systemic. I talk about it all the time, but I use the Bonite systemic as a preventive measure, and I pour that in the soil. They get that treatment every 8 weeks. Some days I may miss a few days out of that 8 weeks, but I do randomly sprinkle that into their soil, and I dig it through. I pour it in and then mix it up. It's a powdery soil. So, and then I also have a systemic liquid form that you use once a year. So I treat all of them with that, all my plants pretty much, just as preventive because I just don't want a breakout and they have to suffer. And it's my job to protect them from bugs. So I try my hardest. As far as misting her leaves and all that stuff, she's one of those that a lot of philodendrons they don't like. Like some of her lower leaves had that the little spots, but they're good now. But as far as misting her leaves, I've learned to spray underneath the leaves, and then I do give clean the leaves with a what is it called? Horticultural oil. So what I do, I clean a lot of the philodendron big leaves like this because they do get dusty, and I clean them with the horticultural spray, the horticultural oil. What I'll do is put it in a spray bottle, spray them down, and then I wipe them down. I randomly will give them showers. And yeah, so as far as humidity, she doesn't really care about humidity. I've had her sitting all over the place. She's part of the emerald because I have a green emerald and then the black cardinal. They are the upright philodendrons. And that's pretty much, they're very easy to take care of. It's just they're wide. They grow out wide. So I'm in a situation where I have to get rid of some of mine, and she's going to stay. I'm going to keep my red Congo, and my green emerald, and those will be the only three upright philodendrons I keep. My black cardinal, I'm actually giving away to someone that's local. I have quite a bit of plants in there. I'm just giving them away to family and friends that are local here in Sacramento because I don't want to. When I move, I want to take plants that I know I'm gonna have more room, but I'm also into different plants and plants that are really I'm in now. What I'm doing is keeping plants that I like, that because you do get bored with some plants, and so I don't get bored with them. I should just a lot. I guess I do get bored with them. I don't know, but now it's plants that really make me happy, and that's really what the whole thing's about. So But yeah, philodendrons are one, sansevierias and Hoyas, a few peperonias. Those are plants that keep me happy. So I'm still going to keep my little pothos and some of my spider plants because they can be funny style too, but I'm keeping them. But other than that, the Prince of Orange, simple, simple, easy, easy peasy. This plant, don't complain. I'm sure she would like some humidity. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, don't, but she survived without it too. So she doesn't give me any problems. She has lost a lot of the bottom leaves, which is normal with these upright plants. They will lose bottom leaves, so don't let that, And as far as watering her, let her dry out completely. Put her in terracotta or some kind of concrete that's going to suck that moisture because they don't like their roots wet or waterlogged. And every now and then poke holes through the soil just to aerate that, the soil, feeder, whatever food you're using. Give her a good dose because philodendrons love to be fed, so they are heavy eaters. And then bright indirect light, like I said, she's also gotten full sun. So she's been right up against a west window and didn't complain about nothing. So I did see more growth with her when she does get bright sun, but bright indirect sun, she still grows. It's the lower light that I didn't really see much growth coming. And that's more than likely because she has to push out this color leaf. And that's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work for you to push it out, but it ends up turning this color. So don't be alarmed. And don't feel that, oh, I'm not giving it enough light. No, it ends up turning that color anyway. So don't be prepared. But enjoy these light color leaves as long as they last. They last for a while and then they end up turning. Like this one's going on its way. This one has already pretty much, this was just bright and it's on its way to this color now. And she just pushed this one out. So, yeah, other than that, this plant's easy peasy. If you see one, you get a chance, grab it. Such a beauty. Just remember, she does grow upright, so her leaves are going to expand, but they don't get as big as the Congo and well, they do get pretty big, but I don't think they get as big as the Congo's leaves or the black cardinal. But I know the leaves do get pretty big, so, and they go upright. So you do got to have that space for her so she can stretch her arms out. But I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope everyone has a blessed week. And I definitely have some good videos coming up on stuff that I've been working on, how I'm doing my winter stuff, the lights. I just got a whole bunch of stuff I've been doing. So I will be doing a video on all that. And I hope everyone has a blessed week. Thank you so much for all my new subscribers. I'm so amazed. I have quite a bit of new subscribers and I'm very appreciative of that. I hope everyone appreciates this, the information that I've given. And I hope I was thorough. I went over soil, went over water, went over pot, went over how I clean her leaves, the light, and those, that's how I, once again, take care of my Prince of Orange philodendron in Sacramento, California. And so, that's where I live. I live in an apartment. I don't have a patio. And I always like to go say that once again. So hope everyone enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed week. Bye.